Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to talk about what happened in the last 2 months, and probably the title of this video is going to be like a failed sales gig or something like that, because just today I just quit the sales role that I had from like May 5th or something, so almost 2 months, which is just insane to think about. Like almost 2 months went by and not much had happened, to be honest. So this offer was a divorce offer, so not like an ROI based offer that I was selling before, like B2B, or selling to millionaires, like investors. And the reason, like the whole story of this offer is really, really something like not usual, because the way I got this offer is I got it in person, man. So it was my birthday, April 26th, when one of my friends wanted to organize a party, or like just wanted to organize a gathering with other entrepreneurs in Budapest. And then I told the guy, like, I told Martin, like, hey bro, we can do it in our place, bro. Let's do it here. And then we did it. So we had like 12 people coming over, and one of the guys was working with this person that I accepted his offer, and I was working with him for almost 2 months. And so the way it happened is I actually told my friend, like, hey bro, I think I need to get my income back to six figures, and need to make more money. I spent a lot of money, I spent too much money, and my cash flow went down, so it's a really stupid situation. And I told him this that day. And that day we had this event, and then Martin, my friend, came to me like, hey bro, come out to the balcony because there's something for you there, for you specifically. I'm like, what the fuck is he, what is he talking about? And I went out to the balcony, and we had that person there who was working with this person. And he told me like, hey bro, actually, the founder that I'm working with, he's actually looking for a salesperson, and he is willing to pay like 8K commission on 8,500 deal. And I was like, yo, like nobody would do that. Like literally nobody would do that. And I was like, yeah bro, whatever. If you say the offer working well, that's good enough for me. Probably he's not paying like 90% commission. Nobody would do that in this world. But I was like, okay, let's explore what this is about. And then I connected with the founder. It took like 1 or 2 weeks, so it took way long time. I connected him, I jumped on a call with him, and he pretty much told me that he already has one salesperson. He's getting all of his calls from YouTube organic, so he's not getting that many calls. He don't have a new space for a new salesperson. But I told him like, hey bro, like I see you guys are doing really well. He had like a shitty closer. The shitty closer was doing 12K, and I was like, yo, if this guy doing 12K, I can make way much more. And even the founder said to me like, hey, I'm probably gonna fire this salesperson so he can come into his place. And I was like, that's perfect. I'm gonna make 15-20K a month easily. And I told him like, hey, I'm actually good to do my own dials, my own leads, work my own leads, generate my own leads, because I'm a killer, blah 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 blah. And I started doing that. It was it was really shit. I was just messaging people in Facebook groups like divorced man and like depressed man, all this shit. And I was able to do one sale pretty much in like 2 months. And he was promising me that he's gonna give me like 4 or 5 calls a day. He was promising me that for weeks and weeks. Nothing happened. And I was like, I didn't have wins for so long. I was making 6 figures run rate in January, February, and now I'm doing not much. And I just started becoming a bot, honestly, because I just believed in this guy. I was just doing whatever he said I need to do, and I was the yes man. And I was like, I just didn't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make money somehow, some way. I just need to stick here. I just need to suffer here. But I realized like I cannot do this because it's not me. It's not me. I wasn't creative at all, and I wasn't building anything, and I wasn't even making money. I wasn't getting success. So naturally, again, something came. One of my friends from my network, he came to me like, hey bro, I actually want you to manage our sales team. And this sales team is doing like this offer is doing like 250, 300k a month. Like they're like doing 300k right now. And I was like, yeah, bro, yeah, this is sign. And pretty much for a week, I didn't talk to this offer owner that I was working with, because I just had enough. And just today I told him like, hey, I'm gonna, I have to leave. He already kicked me out of everything. But I told him like, hey, thank you for everything that you've done for me. I really, really appreciate you. You guys are amazing. I wish you guys the best. I have to go, because of like financial and also, growth reasons. I can grow way more there. And, I wish you guys the best. Love you, love you, love you. Bye-bye. And now that I did it, I feel way better. Like it's so crazy because you always have to do the shitty thing. And then once you do the shitty thing, it's really hard, jumping on your first sales call, when you have a lot of pressure. But when you do that, it feels so good. And it actually frees you up, if you know what I mean. So right now I just feel so good. I have so much more clarity. And I had the feeling like, hey bro, I need to also record a video because who am I? I'm not recording videos and I'm not creative. I need to get back to creativity, even though I don't feel it right now, and right now I'm trying to get back to that frequency, getting back to reading books, getting back to praying, getting back to, meditation, because I was miserable for the last 2 months. I wasn't creating anything. I wasn't the best version of myself, and I wasn't on my road. I wasn't on the road that God created for me. And if you are, like, you have to recognize that, you have to put awareness to that, because you're just gonna waste so much time, and you're not gonna be satisfied with yourself. So you always need to follow your way. Don't follow ways for money, because it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna take you off of your track, and you're not gonna be fulfilled as well. So yeah, guys, if you feel it's not for you, and you try to do it again, you hate it, you try to again, you hate it, it's probably not for you. So if you're in the situation, if you can quit the shit that you're doing now, just quit that fucking shit and do what you need to do, because it's gonna pay you off. Long term, it is gonna pay you off. So that's the message I wanted to give you guys. Just a little bit of update about myself, and I will see you guys in the next one.